Spooky music. Annyeong. Hello, I am the Dark Fae and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We're now on the trial. I'm so scared, I have no idea who it is this time, which I'm kind of happy about. So let's see. Wow, there's so few of us. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then the ultimate martial artist. A locked room murder mystery. What the? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive. That is not true.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. XD, this is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse?
Phew.
No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, God, Monokuma, do you have 100 friends?
What?
He's right, that does make it seem sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. Okay, anyways. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Well, you are.
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here? Doesn't seem like it, yeah? That person is one of us? Let's go! Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear run through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close, and felt it begin its sinister descent. A deadly fate. I can't remember what it says. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower. And as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. What's it gonna look like now? Oh, it's like Egyptian. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really?
This is kind of depressing.
That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are you ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. Stands. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, here we go. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Oh, sure. I just say it, but I don't want to go through all that talking again. I mean, no. We have some new skills, though. Lost in thought. Increase the time limit. Steadies your aim. Yes, please. Oh, we got more. No? Just those? Well, I mean, we can do all of them, so why not? Finish preparations. Let's do it. Oh,
Let's
God.
begin with a basic explanation.
Yeah, we know.
Now,
We
Where'd
already
you
know
begin?
who did it.
Oh.
whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura.
Did it somehow plan out so that it was like every other person is now like in between like dead people, so it's
Is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
It makes me think it's not one of them. But then that would mean it would have to be either Hina or Kyoko, and I can't imagine it being either of them either.
I had nothing to do with it.
That's not convincing.
I'd never kill someone. No way.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. Make your argument. Ali's account.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Okay, so that's the only reason, but her account of some concrete reason why Hina suspects those three specifically. I'm sure she's mentioned it before, yeah.
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing you?
No, that's wrong.
Easiest to slow down. Break.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? There's no point in asking these questions. Oh, no, like, okay. Pocket trash. No, he's gonna
The fact
deny.
that Sakura wanted to meet with all
Deny
three
that
of
he
them,
wanted to.
There's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
Didn't either. And then he's like, I never got a note.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Come on. There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying.
There's a clear contradiction in something one of them said just now. They didn't go see Sakura, then how can they explain it? But
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three.
hang on, because pocket trash is like, oh, that's the candy wrapper. Oh, I was thinking it was the note. Right. So that's it's here.
There's no way that one of you is
I don't deny that I never went.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never.
No, that's wrong. Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
He's nervous, so obviously something.
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
But give her more than one
No,
piece.
It's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy.
I love how she's like totally. That's just.
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
She's totally fine with like, yep, they're all mine.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened
Didn't
to her.
Hina only give it to her like after? Was it after Celeste's trial, or it was?
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was
Yeah, in the nurse's
when
office.
Hina had
That's
to
right.
go to the nurse's office, right?
after Genocide Jack attacked her.
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. I have a lot of focus, man. And the reason I know that when Sakura got the candy.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
There'd no candy would be a clue.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
How come you don't get to be angry after lying about it and being like, oh, I totally forgot.
Why the sudden hostility?
Thank you, Toko. Oh god.
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
But Hiro's not smart enough to like poison her and to know what chemicals do what.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
More hostility.
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit.
Oh?
I even have proof.
Is it the magazine?
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would his shining message even be when written in
At the
blood?
scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
But there's no proof that she wrote it if her hands are clean.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
I don't think it's Toko.
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away
Yeah.
from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
Right. Like, there's no way Hiro would have been there.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense.
It's
does
a
it?
lot of lying.
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Nope. There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, it clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. So, I have to contradict this now, even though we were just told what the contradiction was? Magazine dying message.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
Which,
It was only after the investigation had begun. I
Right.
found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
so, well, we're contradicting Hiro, but
Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when
I found
Okay.
it was only after the I
So
found
then-
the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
on the magazine shelf?
When I pulled it out,
I saw.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying when Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh,
No,
I did that
it's
before and it didn't work.
When Sakura's
Okay.
body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
When he wrote it.
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Vienna sausage?
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
You and me both, Hina.
He's just trying to confuse us.
actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
God, Hiro, you're being way too, like, obvious.
100%! Without a doubt, she wrote it! And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
What? He's, like, the least trustworthy person, because he's so stupid. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. The moment of truth? Oh, fuck.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
Oh god, I hate that statement.
The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult
It's
is
not
bullcrap.
working. Oh, I don't have bullets.
The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh.
Oh god.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
I forgot to load bullets.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
He admitted it?
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
What?
Please.
You're admitting to killing
let
her?
me explain what happened.
Maybe he thinks he killed
I
her.
got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there,
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh. Oh, sure. Thanks.
and that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
And then she vomited blood?
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
What an idiot.
So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
Yeah, it wasn't him because she got hit twice and she wouldn't have vomited.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right?
Nope.
We know who did
We're all
it.
gonna die if we do.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain, and until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it the hero did that doesn't make sense? What he would have had to do? Why didn't you use Sakura's finger? Does it make sense why you picked Toko? The magazine was hidden?
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
Toko, your turn.
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Yeah, that's true.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Someone did go see her.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine,
Oh, there's 2 bottles. That means somebody took
they
the figure.
must not have liked what was written on it.
Gee, Toko?
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
Why wouldn't you just like rip the pages out and throw them
Who
away?
else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
No.
Hero just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
Literally everybody always asks me.
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
Oh my god, it's already real clear.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but
You're just... We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer, and I have to prove that. Make your argument. Oh. Okay, probably the examination study.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby.
Let me check the truth bullet. Two blows to the head, yeah.
And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
There we go. Whew, I got it in time.
What's wrong? If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Also, like, when would she have time to vomit up blood?
You?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe
I
her.
wonder if it's a hobby or more like a profession. Maybe it runs in the family.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
Someone else hit her.
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Basic deduction.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
There were 2
There's
missing.
something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
I mean, there's also the fact that there's more glass than...
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
Chess pieces.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Correlation between the Monokuma bottles. It's starting to become clear. The connection must be... Yes, it's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Oh, I have to... Hangman's Gambit. Chess piece. Give me a C. Nope. A C. There we go. Oh. The H was already there, right? Also, I figured out you can only hit them when they're red, or they're only like... yeah. I wasn't paying attention. I was like about to just spell out the whole word.
Now I understand.
Now I understand. I'm sorry.
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Pawn, rook, knight, bishop. I still don't... I think that's the king? So queen.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was
The knight.
the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you?
Damn.
Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook,
It was the
bishop,
king,
and
yeah.
pawn.
He's got the little cross
Just
on
those
top.
4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Shut up, hero. We're trying to clear your name.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, then the bottle that was missing, it was broken?
I got it! The bottle must have been broken,
What makes you so sure?
because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
It wasn't evidence that proves that is. Kyoko and I figured it out before. Oh, good. I can just pick glass shards. Is it... Hang on, I can't remember exactly which one it is. The bottle experiment.
I got it!
Yay!
Earlier,
More hearts.
Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly
Yeah.
had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
I feel like better safe than sorry, though.
Why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by... Got a second attack. Some bowling
The bottle
aficionados.
that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
I would love for the culprit to just be some bowling
The
aficionados.
killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
So they must have come into the rec room when Sakura was still knocked out from the
there,
blow.
we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
Yeah, especially since he already thinks that he killed
Wouldn't you
her.
agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait, I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way!
That's
you
true,
killed
too.
her! I'm sure of it!
We haven't proven that she's been in the room.
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
Yeah, Hiro, you have like no place to ever say anything ever.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Oh?
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You didn't mention this? Like, you did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in.
Toko hid in the locker.
But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Okay, fine. Fair point.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain?
But
I think they've
also,
come loose.
agree with Byakuya. Oh, that's always a bad feeling.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko is hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element? Okay. So far, you've probably been using the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're going to have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop Q or the mouse wheel. Okay. Also like the debate, if you're locked... Okay, yeah, kind. But... About halfway through the game now? The whole game? We're in chapter 4. Oh, wow. I thought maybe it was a little further. I thought maybe there's only 5 chapters. Okay. Halfway. Wow.
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough. I admit nothing. I curse you.
Ah. Not enough bullets.
I curse you. It's a lie. That's
Okay.
enough. It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No!
Okay.
That's
No.
enough.
This one. Lock her handprint.
This should prove it.
Oh, close.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't? Really?
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand,
Oh.
shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Yeah!
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Ooh, her quote-unquote master ordered her to do so.
It's my handprint.
Whoa, that was very fast.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
But even so, she might not have... Yeah.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Whoa! Oh my god, it's so immediate.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
She maybe poisoned her?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read
Jeez.
Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name.
Oh.
I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
That's all you could say. Awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker
Could have just wrote. She should have just wrote Hero's name instead.
and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Put it back upside down. Well,
Imbeciles, all of you.
haha.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I
Turned around. She woke up.
there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
Well, this is that is terrifying. Yeah, to turn around to.
When I saw that blood, I fainted
Oh.
right there in front of the magazines.
Oh.
I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her? You mean? Oh.
Guess who's back?
It was your fault after all!
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Master's fault?
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
You sweating?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
Oh.
So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see...
Sakura?
Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible!
Could you really reach the bottles from there? If you're still on the ground?
She's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
Oh.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Oh.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hero's attack.
Hey, come on! That's... you know, but anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre! So that's good!
Fuck you, Hero. So that's good. Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hero on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
Don't tell me it was Hina.
No, not quite yet.
I don't think it could be Hina to poison her, because I was just thought because Hina was like also pretty familiar with like the nurses, like with like the chemicals and like the like vitamins and supplements and stuff too.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hero's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't? No, she vomited.
Tell us your
up
story
blood,
one
right?
more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is still out there. I was gonna...
I was just...
Okay. I might leave this episode here and see how long this goes on for. But wow, so now we know, yeah, 2 people attacked Sakura, I guess 2 different people, but neither of them could be the murderer? I don't know, we'll find out in the next one, I guess. So thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for notifications when I put out new videos. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one, then I'm gonna go play right now. Okay, bye!